Surviving Reality contains explicit content full of snark and sarcasm that may not be suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey guys, Carly here. This week we were thrilled to join Cara Berry of Everyone's Business But Mine to talk all things Seeking Sister Wife. Hope you enjoy the episode. Be sure to check the links to see all the places you can find Cara.
Hello, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Everyone's Business But Mine. I am blessed today, if you're listening to this on another feed, to be in a crossover with my faves from Surviving Reality. Hello, Corey and Carly.
Hi, Cara.
Hello.
Thanks for having us on.
We're excited to be here and talk Seeking Sister Wife.
Oh, it's so exciting.
I'm so blessed to have you guys here. We're like gearing up into the holiday season, so I do want to have you guys back for my annual holiday special.
Yeah.
So I guess my quick question to you is, do you want me to roast you now for what you guys said last year, or do you want me to wait?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't remember what we said.
I'll be honest, I don't remember what we said.
Okay, well, I'm going to remind you.
Okay.
You guys said that you didn't want any more Gypsy Rose, and should I check out your RSS feed to see who's on there? Or?
Well, it was a little bit preempted. So we did get another season of Gypsy Rose, and then now she's dropped off. So she put the end to that, technically.
Yeah.
Technically. But we do stay updated.
Yeah.
Because we saw
She's moved on to her music career.
Her AI country song, her love song to Ken, if you saw that recently. Yes.
Have you purchased any of her splatter paint art?
No.
No, I was too late to the game because Etsy had already pulled down her account.
It's tough out here on Etsy. It really is. The shops are locked down for the most part. Yeah.
Oh, it's tough for all of us. So yeah, you guys are nothing if not hypocrites, but I'm so happy to have you here.
Well, we're in good company then for the Seeking Sister Wives franchise.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we have so much to talk about. What a season it's been. We were talking earlier before we started recording about how we miss it when the Merrifields are not on the episode, and you guys have their book, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Carly, you got the book in your hands.
A Woman's Blueprint for a Godly Marriage by Garrick Merrifield.
I kept adding Dr. Garrick Merrifield because it feels just as inappropriate. Yeah, even more just over the top for how ridiculous this is. A lot of it's just stream of consciousness. There's no punctuation. There's no grammatical structure to it at all. The formatting is all over the place.
And the book's not holding up.
Godly hope.
Durability 0 out of 10.
This book is only 2 days old, and it looks like it's already been through like a high school lit class for 5 years.
Like it's been through the wash. Yeah, at this point, it's just out of control.
Gosh. So you're not feeling more godly holding it and having it in your orbit?
No. And I also am not sure that once I read this, I will understand anything more than from when I first started.
Yeah, probably less information.
More confusion.
I was having to give Carly like theological crash courses here too. She's asking questions about what is this with like the praying process, because a lot of it is just like voice to text sort of prayer out loud. But then when there's no punctuation and it's just typed out verbatim, it's kind of confusing to read. It's not easy to understand.
I can read a little passage if you'd like from the middle of the book.
Deeper into the text here.
So Dannielle did write a big portion of the book, even though she goes uncredited as an author.
Go figure.
Of course.
Yeah.
I was working nights as a server, and Garrick was working days doing construction work. We had our 2 boys who were young, 2 and 3 years old. I was very unhappy and unthankful with my marriage. I found everything to complain about. I was trying to escape my home life. After work, I would think to myself, I'm not going home. I was trying to avoid facing my problems. God was drawing out darkness in my heart, and I was resisting the change. Through my husband, as God often works this way in marriage, God was showing that something needed to change in my life, and my heart was not right.
Divorce, yeah. That's what you needed.
She goes on to talk about how she would spend the evenings going out drinking instead of going home.
Oh.
And then make sure to clarify, I was not a drunk, but I was using alcohol to numb myself. I was trying to ignore God and what he has been saying to me.
She's just trying to get a base, to go home and then like settle in, like Christine did in her book.
Yeah.
This is her Christine Brown moment.
It takes a beer to be a good mom. I need a beer in me to parent.
What is the commonality between those two situations?
The just a horrible husband. A useless partner.
That's where I would go.
Okay, yeah, that's probably the recipe that's required there.
That was actually surprisingly coherent compared to the rest of the book.
Honestly, compared to what I read, that was like shocking. That was like, yeah. I'm concerned about you going through this whole book. You know how like when astronauts come back to Earth, they have to go right in the EMT, like they can't walk. I'm just concerned that by the time you get out of this, like, are you going to be able to read? Are you? Like...
I don't know. I'm worried about like a brain worm or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the possible side effects of reading this book could be.
Yeah. I'm concerned.
When you were reading about her working in a restaurant, I thought this was maybe a more current story because she had to go back like last year. She had to hostess.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
She working with Mama Plath and Mariah down in maybe.
You know what's weird though so far is I have not heard them reference Roberta number 3 at all.
Yeah, like which wife they kind of
by name,
and they're not talking about. Well, she might have forgot which name it was at this point, or they had to edit out, and then they're just applying, stories from Roberta 1 to Roberta 2 relationship and
replace all.
Yeah. Seek and replace. It's the best feature on Word because they're real bad with sorting the lists and formatting for that and doing any sort of spell check, grammar check.
Yeah,
grammar check
they didn't know how to use Microsoft Word.
No, and there's a lot of apostrophe, plural, possessive instead, and you're spelling it right technically, but grammatically, this makes no sense. No sense.
It's really hard to watch Garrick breathe and blink at the same time. That seems to be a struggle. So I can't imagine how this book really put him through the ringer.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This is just...
I wonder when they found the time to write this.
I feel like they're still writing it too. Like it's because it is print on demand. So anytime you order one, you just get whatever the latest version is that they just keep going back to and updating.
Yeah, because it literally says in the back that it was printed on October 21st.
That was like date of order. So yeah, that was 4 days ago. That's a freshie.
Like a Kanye album, not to invoke his name, but just like you get what you get at this point. Oh gosh, are you guys ready to talk about these chuckleheads that were present in this episode?
More than ready.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we should start off with Yessel and Dani. I call her coffee breath. I don't know if you clocked this like incredible amount of real estate that the coffee clatch took up in her kitchen, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Well, I like the additional meaning that you gave to it as well, because she does speak softly, but there's a lot of presence.
Silent but deadly.
Silent but deadly indeed. Very much so.
Oh gosh. Okay, so Leah, the ex/bestie of Yessel and Dani, is belly up to the bar with Jockey. I've been calling her Jockey because that's how Leah pronounces it. She's like, listen, I really would love to see where this goes, but like, what's your intentions with my ex and my friend? Now, my question to you in all of this is, do you have a hard time with Jockey's bangs like I do?
Yeah. They're kind of migrating to different areas, right? They're very split in the middle.
And it's difficult, and they're also very thick on the side, and that's hard for me.
Yeah.
They look like they're in progress, and I'm not sure if she knows which direction they're supposed to be going in, but it's not the right one.
We need to get her a round brush. Yeah, she's got to blow those things out in the morning.
What instrument do you think she plays in the animatronic Chuck E. Cheese band?
Oh, first top of mind, recorder.
Oh, recorder. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Woodwind. That does.
Whatever has the least
track.
amount of buttons.
Triangle.
Yes, a light percussive instrument. Yeah, we don't want to frighten her with anything playing crash cymbals or something. Don't do that.
That would be very Muppet-like, though.
Yeah, it'd be very animal of her.
It would. It would be. Oh, God bless her. Now, I gotta say, like, Jockey seems a little bit more humble and like down to earth than I was originally going to give her credit for. Like, she answered the questions. She totally understands that Leah is not trying to keep her kid around her just yet because she doesn't know what the hell's going on. And yeah, she's like, I have a kid too, and I want to make sure this is a very serious relationship that I can bring my own child into. Which, fair enough.
Yeah, she won some points with this episode, but it still feels like the majority of the time, maybe the lights are on, but no one's home.
Right.
This was an improvement, but maybe that's just the way she is when she has to communicate with Dani and Yessel, which is concerning.
Yeah, it's seeming like the thing that I get upset about in this dynamic is that it seems like Yessel and Dani are not being totally honest with Jockey. So
Fully.
She's getting left out of a lot of this. She doesn't have all of the information, even though I don't know if she'd be able to like fully comprehend all of the information and stuff too, but it's just, she has what she knows and then they're not disclosing everything though. So like, is she a full participant in this relationship yet? I don't think so. But they're trying to act like she is.
Fully, yeah. Yessel and Dani are in their own group chat without Jockey, and yeah, she has no idea what's going on. But I also feel like Yessel has his own group chat within his own mind that Dani doesn't know about, and he's just letting the chopper spray in those confessionals all the live long day. It's really
He's
upsetting.
so ready to just skip to the part where he gets to sleep with Jockey.
That's all he wants.
That's what he's going for.
That's all he wants.
And Jockey doesn't know. She's going to have to clean Dani's house. She's going to have to take care of her kids. She's going to have to be her emotional crutch while he's out of town before she can even do that.
She always wanted a sister, but I don't know if that's what this relationship's going to be necessarily, like a sibling dynamic. Yeah, it's a little different.
Not at all. So we introduce Jockey to these people's friends. I don't know what they know and what they don't know, because I feel like Yessel's saying at one point that they all know that they're seeking sister wife, but they haven't met Jockey. But then once they're done doing introductions, they're like, "Who are you?" Like, I'm gonna let you guys handle that.
They were kind of taken by surprise that there was actually someone there for them to meet.
Yeah, Travis Barker was very confused by all of this. He had no idea what he was walking into here today.
I wrote Machine Gun Kelly. So
we got yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, they're like, no way in hell we would ever do this sort of situation. Never in a million years. This is going to tear them apart or make it stronger. It's anyone's guess.
50-50.
I'm going to go with tear them apart.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my money on that.
They barely left their first attempt at seeking unscathed there. Like
right.
It was a rough road out. And now they're like, oh no, everybody else in their life is just watching this happen again. And it's going to be that you think you're expecting different results here by doing the same thing. I don't know. That's not usually a recipe for success.
Right.
Do you have a blueprint to a godly marriage by Garrick Merrifield? I don't know.
You're going to need it.
You're going to need that.
Check your inbox. Do you guys feel like their friends and family are deeply invested in their relationship? They're like, we cannot have these two go asunder. Joelle is like very upset. Like, these two are an institution and I will not see this breakup.
I think that Yessel's a real fuck up before he had Dani come into his life, and that they're all like, she cannot leave.
I think a lot of their people in their lives see them as individuals, not very likable, but then together they have been like palatable. So it's, please do not end this.
Don't ruin this for me.
Yeah, like it's going to be unbearable with both of you people as single people again. I don't know how I'm going to be able to deal with that.
It's tough. Yessel is a real bitter pill to swallow for me. I find him like to be the one of the worst types of straight men.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to be around him.
So gross. So
Awful.
gross.
The pickup
and
artist.
He's very funny.
Yes, the pickup artist vibe is definitely it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know what he thinks of himself, but I know it's top tier. He is like the best of the best when clearly that is not it.
Totally. He, I don't think he's too lazy to be in the manosphere like Cody Brown. Like, I don't think he's in the chats and in the, forums, but he's definitely like got his own douchebag thing going on.
He's not as invested. Yeah. Like, he just does that as he'll do all the jokes. Haha, funny, haha, inappropriate jokes. But then he does it's in there too. Like he's believing most of that. Like he carries that and then just expresses it as a joke.
He doesn't have time to look at all the chats because he's too busy looking at porn.
Oh, okay. Right? Porn addiction.
Like, he's got to prioritize his time, his free time.
Yeah.
And that's what he's gone with.
Yeah.
Right. Do you guys feel like I feel like Joel came from like 1992, like right off a stand-up stage? I'm not understanding these clothes that he's wearing. Like, how old is Joel?
No, he walked out of the costume department of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and right onto the show.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. But like, yeah, it's odd. I haven't been able to track it, but it is consistent, I guess, because it's not the same. It's not the same clothes that he's wearing where it's just, that's the same.
But it's a vibe.
It's a vibe, though. Yeah, he's in the same category every time.
Yeah, it's upsetting. The backwards Kangol hat, like I just don't. I need to know how old he is, and then maybe I can orient myself from there. But he shakes Jockey's hand, and Yessel's like, "What's wrong, man? Give her a hug." Like, why?
I don't know her. Plus, I don't know. I'm kind of scared.
Yessel can't give her a hug in front of everyone, right?
Oh, is that it? Well, he wanted to give her.
He just wants to see someone else get close to her since he can't.
Test it out. Test it out. Yeah, just make sure it's okay. I don't know.
I love that Joel says to us that he's 100% skeptical of Jackie, but not in a bad way. Like, well, what does that mean, babe?
In a good way. In a positive way. In a safety way.
I think the politically correct way to then phrase that would be that I'm curious about her. Right.
Would have been a little more on the deal.
She's pretty sus.
Yeah.
I'm still investigating.
I'm worried about, what I'm going to find, what we're going to learn about her that's going to just completely destroy this.
They need to stop being worried about her, though, and be more worried about Dani and Yessel.
Worry about Yessel.
Hello?
Right? Don't they feel like the ones who are taking advantage of the situation?
Oh, yeah.
Totally. Yeah. It's like a 90-day fiance family member. They're like, well, are you sure about their intentions for coming in this country? And it's like, no, this man is a loser who doesn't even clean his toilet. Like, please.
Exactly.
Please. Like,
the whole basis of this relationship is that Yessel lacks so much as a partner that Dani needs somebody else to come in and befriend her and take over all of his responsibilities.
That's this whole season. That's everybody, because it's the Merrifields
everybody
are doing
needs
that.
A friend.
Yeah, everybody needs a friend. Everybody.
Now, I haven't bothered to look at this. Do we know what Yessel does?
No, so we were trying to figure that out because she said that he leaves for months at a time, which just felt like Jovi from 90 Day Fiancé.
Underwater welding,
or
offshore.
Gypsy Rose's dad.
Or Gypsy Rose's dad, yeah. Laying pipe underwater.
Are they all on the same boat somewhere?
Wouldn't that be it? That would be a whole show right there.
Get the cameras out there.
Give maritime to me. It's got to be something else.
Yeah. I don't know.
He does have that jacket, though. The peacoat does give maritime. We'll have to dig into it later. But yeah, I mean, Joel's basically, like you said, like, well, what about you? Like, are you prepared for this? Do you care what we think about this relationship? What if we give you a hard time for the rest of your life, Jockey? Are you prepared for that? And she's like, yeah.
Yep.
Basically.
I am. I am prepared.
I get it. How do you feel? I don't feel anything, Joelle. I don't feel anything.
Blank, empty, vacant, void. Yes.
Void.
All of these things.
So at this point, Dani does a speech for Yessel going back to army or whatever he does. Did you at this point realize what Dani was wearing?
Oh no, I didn't catch it.
Oh my God. It was an insane thing. Well, you may have been thrown off because she was wearing a blazer, but it was a mostly see-through, like mesh outfit.
Oh.
And she had some high panties and a bra, and she was wearing like tan suede heels. But the outfit was black on top and tan on the bottom. Now, everybody else looked like they were about to watch a Phillies game. So I don't know what that outfit was for. It was very much, I think, the Dannielle way, where you're with the sister wife and then you start dressing like you're going to the club. Like
Dannielle
Merrifield.
Right.
Yes.
Dannielle Merrifield is big on that.
Yeah.
That's her move.
Yeah.
They must be shopping on the same Shein page or something.
Or she has the book. Be. Yeah. It's probably outlined in the book too. We haven't got to that section yet. Sometimes you got to, tart it up a little bit just to keep things fresh, I suppose.
Yeah, you're going to have to go back and look at that outfit because she gave Dannielle from Colorado a run for her money. Like, this was a lot.
Oh, wow.
This was a lot.
Oh, I keep thinking of it's just the purple like sweater dress that she wears on the couch, right? I think that's what I have like imprinted.
Fashion's not really her thing.
It's not. Well, she's really busy making coffee, She's got a lot going on.
It's her whole identity now, yeah.
Now, when Jockey gets ready to leave, do you feel like maybe she and Yessel had gone in their group chat to be like, okay, I think if I can get one Bahama Mama into Dani, and you have to leave early, we have like maybe 6 minutes to finger bang before she is on to us. Because his eyes were very much like, I'm about to do something in this parking lot.
So Wawa custody exchange, sort of hookup here. Hobby hookup move. I was seeing it too as like, I just pictured that Jockey was like, my bus is going to be here in 5 minutes and I need to go stand at the bus stop and wait. And it looked freezing cold out, but like, I also picture her without a jacket, just calmly standing at the stop sign, completely unbothered and unfazed, and then just waiting for her ride to arrive.
Right.
In that way too.
I highly doubt that those two didn't do anything before he left.
They're doing something.
Yeah, he cannot make it 2 months knowing that Jackie might not be there when he returns, and this was all for nothing.
Fully. I think there was an oh no sister be back in the parking lot, if you know what I mean.
He told her to park around the side of the building.
Yeah.
Where there are no windows or doors.
It won't take long, Jockey. Okay, it won't take long. Yeah, he's like, I like to flirt a lot. I would love to give her a kiss, but Dani's right there. Everything's still new. I don't understand what level of communication is even happening in this group chat. Dani didn't even know how old her daughter was. Like, what are you guys talking about?
Not much.
No.
Yeah, just the next date, the next time that they're going to meet up.
Well, I think that shows that Dani's really not invested in getting to know Jockey.
No. Yeah. No. Well, and then also just to have that be the basis of, oh, I want to kiss Jockey before I leave, but Dani is here. That will upset her. So, like, we can't do that. Did you not think that was going to be a part of it too? Like, that seems to be the confusing part of, like, they don't know what they're getting into, or they get into it on the idea of, I want all the things that benefit me, but with none of the pain points and none of the irritants that would come from that too. Right.
And I just feel like you don't go from 0 to mac and cheese noises without a little warm up. I'm very confused about what the heck is going on with all of them. Frankly.
I like to make mac and cheese in the bedroom too. I'm not allowed to eat in my bedroom though.
I have a hot plate because my mom said I can't turn the fire off.
I have a strict no eating in the bed policy. Yeah.
Oh Oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, basically he's gearing up to leave Yessel to go on this magical mystery tour, and we've already got problems. I mean, we've already had problems, but like there's another problem that Dani's laying on, which is now that you're about to leave, I don't know how my relationship with Jockey's going to work because you're basically the glue. And what if this all falls apart on my end intentionally while you're gone? What are we going to do?
What if I drop the ball?
She's planning a real Dannielle Merrifield moment.
Oopsie doopsie.
She's going to chase Jockey away before he even gets back.
Yeah. Well, and then he's not making it easy though, because he's like, hey, you know that big like deal breaker thing that we're really worried about telling Jockey about, how she's not allowed to have kids with me even though she wants kids and we've all talked about kids together, but how are you going to pitch that as we want you to have kids but not with the guy that you're going to be dating and involved in a relationship with, type of a thing? I'll leave you to have that conversation while I'm gone, because that sounds like something that you guys are going to need to talk about.
Expert level manipulation.
So then
she didn't even
way,
see it coming.
When it's her fault, then it's her fault that Jockey left because you didn't handle it well, Dani.
I'm upset that they've wasted so much of Jockey's valuable time, because they could have just told her right off the bat that that was something that they were uncomfortable with, and she could have, kicked rocks. I don't think she's going to hang around. I think there's a very small percentage that she's still here by time Yessel gets back.
Unless she, didn't get the full course meal before she left. She only had a little appetizer in the parking lot, and she'll
hang around.
She wants the whole thing. Maybe.
My other question is, like, when he FaceTimes her before he leaves, what is the expectation of their communication when he's gone? Like, are they allowed to FaceTime? Are we doing group FaceTimes? Is the group chat still up and running? Like, how Dani can't monitor this unless he's got Cricket. What are those
Disney
phones
phone,
where
Disney
you can
phone.
look at somebody's text like Covenant hands on his phone or something
out on the boat.
Oh yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of sexting.
Oh, a lot of sexting. Yeah. A lot of that.
The fact that she's worried about him being gone and their relationship, not like, you should be worried about his relationship with Jockey going up, up, and away. And then when he gets home, he's like, you know what, girl?
I feel like Dani is logged into Yessel's like iCloud, and she's getting all of his messages on her computer or something.
Yeah,
and
she didn't really seem surprised.
She screens them at the end of the day.
She didn't seem surprised when he was like, hey, Jackie was texting me about meeting up later, and oh, did that happen in the group chat? Did I miss that? No, it was directly to me. So like that whole thing too, it's like, I think she knows. She knows what's going on with this guy's phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Corey, tell me if you feel this way about men. I feel like they tell on themselves through their language all the time, and you just have to listen to them.
Okay.
Because at one point, Yessel says, I'm really hoping that Dani gets to be more comfortable at some point, because I like to go faster in relationships, and Dannielle likes to, in his words, bring things down.
Oh.
Yeah, she really rains on his parade, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Right when he's about to, lock it in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then she gets in the way.
Well, if that's your comparison point too, then it's like, well, I guess that's why Jockey's his type then. He really likes a lady who can bring things down a notch or two. So, yeah, that seems to make sense, because that's what Dani was all confused too, of this attraction that he has to someone who's so different from her, and she was a little confused by that. Well, I guess maybe that's where it's making a little bit more sense. That's the comparison point here.
Yeah, she's trying to find anything to be offended by. Like, Dani, in your mind, what did you think she was going to look like? Because I feel like if she looked exactly like you would be upset about that too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because then, it would be a competition in a completely different way.
I think Yessel doesn't have a type. Like, he's into
everybody.
Everyone.
Anyone who's into him. Yeah, anyone who can stand to be around him.
Able and willing.
Yep, pretty much.
Is his type.
Pretty much.
Where Danny should be looking is maybe not on the iPad, maybe into his PowerPoint, because I'm sure he has a master plan for how he was going to be like, you know what? I think while I'm gone, maybe you should talk to Jockey about your concerns, because God forbid, we don't want to be 5, 6 months in, and then she's like upset with us. So she's like, yeah, I guess that's on me. But then he does throw a little Hail Mary of like, okay. I want kids. So like, is there any chance you'll change your mind? No.
No.
Um, not even a little bit. No. Even if it's going to jeopardize their relationship. Yeah, I'm understanding that. I know that. I've thought about it completely. Okay, well, thank you.
Keeping in mind we could lose Jackie. Yes, I've had that in mind.
In my mind.
Very present, ever present.
Also, real easy for him to say. He disappears for months at a time.
I want more kids that I won't be here to help raise.
That you guys can take care of while I go away for work.
Right.
Yeah. Baby factory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Do you guys have any final thoughts on these three? I can't.
I am still convinced that Yessel is a cheater and that they have just found a way to legitimize what otherwise he would have been doing on the side behind Danny's back anyway.
Fully.
Getting her involved, having her be kind of excited at the prospects of what she can gain out of these extramarital relationships as well.
Totally. It's a shame, but I love watching it. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh. Do you guys want to take the reins on our next couple, Anjelica and Matt and Shanay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we left off last week, coming off the heels of the date with, what was her name?
That
Sabrina
was
the Teenage Witch.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Marilyn.
Marilyn the Witch.
What a disaster that was. And
Marilyn the Sun Goddess, right? Or was that the god? She's a goddess and a witch.
Yes.
Well, that didn't go well. And now Anjelica's feeling a little guilty about having done that behind Shanay's back.
Guilty. Yes. There's some guilt. A little bit.
So they're going to go meet up, Shanay and Anjelica. And she's thinking she's not going to mention what happened with the date, even though she feels kind of like she's betraying Shanay by not doing that. Mm-hmm. But this, at the same time, this is Matt's problem. He created this problem. I'm going to let him deal with it. What do you think about that?
Is that a Matt
Is
problem?
it the right approach?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's an interesting approach because you can read Anjelica's face like a book, not Garrick's book, but like an actual one that is you can read. But because I feel like she tells exactly what she's thinking. Like Shanay knows what's going on just by Anjelica's face alone. But I understand her stance of like, I didn't want to do this in the first place, so it is not my responsibility to break the news.
This is interesting, though, because I
agree.
Yeah.
But I do think that at the same time, Shanay might be mad at her when she finds out.
Well, I think that's what she's going to feel guilty to. Like, she already does feel guilty. So she's like, I don't want to be caught in the middle or have to explain or defend this. But it's like, I mean, you kind of went on the date, too. So that was the whole point of it.
Maybe she should have stayed home.
Maybe. Yeah. Stay out of it.
I would have been more upset that she went on.
Does she have the right to... Should she feel guilty though when Shanay's basically in a whole relationship and putting on the chastity belt with Matt?
Right.
That's true. They seem to have forgotten that part.
Like she needed an
or at least
excuse,
Anjelica forgot. Matt did not.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no. Yeah, it's very top of mind for Matt.
So they decide to grab a drink and read Matt's text. Which again, quid pro quo. I just feel like I would have wanted to know everything about that date and how it went so that we could laugh about it.
Yeah. Like that would have been a bonding moment, right? Yeah. It could have been.
Just as a friend, I would have liked to have known the details of how that went because she's going to have to wait to watch it play out on TV.
Yeah.
And
I have to watch her rub that candle with the rest of us.
So in his text, one of the things that he said is, all I seem to be good at is hurting people, which is like an automatic red flag for me personally.
Yeah.
Because I strongly dislike an apology where someone then goes the Mariah Plath way and just blames it on inherently their own personality that they're never going to be able to change or fix.
They're unlovable.
Right.
And
they're broken.
It's like a cop out to give an apology, but then say, well, there's this thing that's just wrong with me, and I'm sorry that it ended up getting to you too.
Right.
But that's just who I am.
There was a season of Vanderpump Rules where Jax claimed to have a brain sprain, as he called it, and that was the excuse for all of his behavior. So I get that. Now, when she reads the text, I don't know, maybe I was reading too much into Anjelica's face, but I felt like she was like, I feel like what Matt told Anjelica about the text was very different from the reality of the text that Shanay wrote out. It was a lot more loving. It was a lot more like, I want you forever in my life. Whereas he told Anjelica, like, oh, just like, I miss you. And she didn't respond. And I feel like Anjelica was like, oh, that was like a lot. I don't think that Matt talks that way to Anjelica. And she was like, oh, damn.
I was going to say either that or Anjelica was like, that is not what I drafted up for him. Because it seems like most of the pursuit here is because Anjelica's like, Matt, if you mess this up, if I lose Shanay, I will never forgive you. So like that's becoming a point of contention in their relationship, is that, Matt, you better not mess this up. We can't lose Shanay.
Right.
No, he's going to mess it up.
Oh, he's messing it up.
Already. She was expecting some big grand gesture from him, not just a text, and then never hearing from him again after that.
One singular text 2 weeks ago, I think, or like a week ago. That's the amount of effort that's been put into this now.
Yeah. No follow-up call. Nothing. No edible arrangement. Nothing.
At least send an edible arrangement. I'm surprised that we haven't had Anjelica send things on his behalf yet.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
like an episode of Saved by the Bell where they're like, oh, I'm going to do a little caper and pretend like I'm going to put them in the same location saying like, oh, he wanted to meet you. She wanted to meet you. Yeah. They have no idea.
It feels like she's that desperate. So she needs to step up. Right?
She needs to get more. Yeah. She needs to talk to Joelle about, the writing staff from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or wherever, whatever other shows, 90 shows where he's coming from. She needs to get the writing staff in there immediately.
Yeah. Gosh. So I don't know. I mean, this show has a problem, especially with, pretty much particularly with the women of like, are y'all fucking or not? So when we hear Shanay or Anjelica say like, I love this man, but I love Shanay just as much, equally. They are on an equal playing field. She makes that very clear. She says it multiple times. Like, do we think that wires are getting crossed a little bit with Anjelica? Because it doesn't give sexual, because Shanay is very much like, she's my sister, and I'm going to miss my sister. But I think there might be something going on with Anjelica. It's deep for her.
Maybe. Yeah. At first when we met her, she was just so desperate about having a friend and how she's never had that close of a relationship her entire life. So maybe it's partially that, like feeling like it really is like a sister or biological sister almost, a relationship you've had your entire life, even though it's only been the last couple of years.
Well, there's like that big disconnect too, because she doesn't get emotional fulfillment from Matt at all in their relationship. Right. So like this has become the basis of her relationship with Matt too, in a way. So I think that like losing Shanay is losing Matt in a lot of ways for her too, which that's just a scary prospect for her to try to navigate as well.
Yeah, she's been filling a very important void that Matt isn't able to fill himself.
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely. Oh, I feel for Anjelica. I feel for her glasses. All of that.
Do you think that their friendship can survive this relationship with Matt? So if Shanay is no longer with him, can they still be friends?
I mean, according to Shanay, no. I feel like it feels like they're having a conversation without having a conversation. Like they're each kind of like picking up what the other's putting down. And Shanay's like, okay, it's giving that you guys are dating somebody. So I would just like to let you know, even though you're not saying this, when I find out you guys are seeing somebody, I'm exiting stage left. Just thank you.
Uh-oh.
Which again does feel hypocritical, just since she hid a whole relationship from them.
Deeply.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
So
but then we find out that he's got his best like Hamburglar goes to homecoming outfit on, the deep purple button down.
He was very proud of this outfit that Anjelica probably put together for him. Yes.
When he told that witch, I like purple, he was not kidding.
Do their couches look purple to you? Their couches I cannot stop staring at. They're so disgusting.
Right?
I hate them so much every time. Every time we have to look at them, they steal the scene for me.
The couches. Yeah. It looks like a lipstick color or something. It doesn't look like a piece of furniture should have that shade to it.
This man's got the longest stem of roses. They're surely just cutting up his wrists. I don't know why he didn't bother to cut them, trim them a little bit. He's ready for his date. Apparently he sent an additional text and Shanay wants to hang out with him. So, I mean, that's really it. We see him waiting outside of what appears to be a murder mystery dining car.
Murder mystery. Yeah, we were picking up on that too.
They better be going to that.
They have to be.
I hope that's what they're there waiting for.
The sign had a split. I hope
that's his big grand gesture, is taking her on a murder mystery train ride.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine?
That'll get the spark back. But who knows? She might not show up. She might stand him up. That's the cliffhanger for this week. We don't know.
Really metaphorical. Literally at a crossroads. Where are we going? Which direction?
I'm going to be so disappointed if they just go to a meal in a train car. That's going to be so boring next week then, by comparison with the story that we're building in our heads of a murder on the Orient Express instead. That's what needs to happen.
She better not show up.
Better not.
No, better not. No. I'm sorry. This book is clearly imprinted into my brain at this point. But he already asked to change his work hours.
That's the big move.
He'll be so inconvenienced if she doesn't show up.
The biggest shock of all that he had a job, because I swore he didn't.
Yes, you were very convinced of that. And honestly, it was tracking more as of last week. Some of the stuff they were saying where it was ooh, I don't know. But yeah, if it was, this is what gets me, is when it's this big gesture now of Shanay was going to leave and she's dating somebody else. And then you tried to date somebody else and that didn't really work out. And so now it's oh, maybe I'll go ask my job if I can have every other weekend off and readjust my schedule to then make things more accommodating for Shanay. That's your big gesture. It took one email to your boss to arrange this. You didn't have to fight for this. You didn't have to change too much of your life drastically to accommodate a lot of it.
A very forgiving boss.
Yeah. Mayor McCheese is it's pretty corrupt. But I mean, he lets work-life balance is very important to him in the end.
Once Matt is off of those weekends, suddenly they're a surplus of burgers that they didn't have when he was present. So it's probably better for them. And their bottom line.
Is it more Hamburglar? I mean, I think the suit and the tie, the jacket and the tie is definitely Hamburglar, but then the purple is kind of Grimace. A little Grimace in there too. So it's I mean.
Yep.
A hybrid.
Yeah, it's a mix and match.
Oh gosh. Who would you guys like to do next? Would you want to do Slick Nick or do you want to do these other idiots?
Let's go to Reise's gassy date.
Oh, the gassy date.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this
gassy
too.
Like Mary Cosby.
Oh, yeah, but don't mention it. Not
don't
too many
mention
times.
that, please.
Blame it on the dog if you have to.
You're supposed to be her sister, Carly. Don't bring that
up. Find another one. Yeah.
So it turns out Nikki, the matchmaker, I guess, forced matchmaker, came through. And she was like,
did she come through, Kara?
She found somebody.
She found somebody.
That was a job description. I will find somebody for you. So. And she did. She got her hair done and was like, "Hey, lady, are you into open relationships?" And Beth said, "Yeah, I'm open."
And that's where she ended the questions.
Period. Yeah, don't give too much more information.
She said, "Show up at this address on Friday." And you'll
Blind
gave
date.
her a business card, like the substance, and was like, "Don't ask any questions."
I do think, though, she made the right move by not telling her too much about Reise.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Make your own assessments here. Just meet and then go see. Yeah, for yourself. Reise is something you have to experience personally to fully understand. Okay. What was going on though with, I'm sorry, is it Bets? It's Bess.
Soup man.
Soup? Ice cream
I'm
soup?
not doing anything illegal with soup.
I'm not doing anything illegal with soup. Ice cream soup, maybe. Is the reason for the date here. Okay, so does she have an accent? Is this like a Meredith Marks accent? That it's just a amalgamation of stuff? I thought she was Amish for a second when she was talking. I don't know if she just had, a little drinky. You were a little nervous.
Slur in there.
Yeah, she hit the flask before coming in for ice cream.
Definitely bored.
Maybe. A little something.
So on the ride there, Reise is on the phone with Billie Jean on speakerphone. He's like, "I got nervous farts."
Roll the window down.
Sitting outside.
Hey, the IBS girlies, we sympathize.
Yeah.
Does that happen with emotion though? Do you drum up more gas with emotion?
It can be.
Oh, my
stress.
God, yeah.
Stress. If you're nervous, if you're stress, that can happen.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Okay.
IBS anxiety girly.
All right. Well, fair enough. I was skeptical, but if you co-sign, then I'll keep my mouth shut.
I believe.
I'm imagining Billie Jean on the other line. Do you remember that cat meme from last year that was like a drawing of a black cat with a cigarette and she's sitting on a chaise lounge?
Yeah.
That's how I'm picturing Billie Jean, just like, oh, thank God he's gone.
Finally, some time for myself. A break.
But oh no, he's calling.
No more show tunes for 45 minutes.
Oh, if I listen to the Barber of Seville one more time, I'm going to lose it.
I thought it was an odd choice to get ice cream, though, if you're already dealing with some stomach issues.
Yeah,
it's not going to help.
If you're mixing in dairy.
Dangerous.
Yeah, dairy in the equation now, too. Whew. Danger zone. Danger zone.
How sad is it that he had to go 2 towns over to get an ice cream shop because they don't have anything going on? He said, if you're a new Ross, the best I can give you is a cow tipping session. So nothing to do.
Yeah, that seems like that ice cream better have been good for that long of a drive.
I don't think it was.
It wasn't, yeah.
No, as soon as they had the bubblegum ice cream, I thought
that shouldn't happen.
That's concerning.
You shouldn't be
already.
doing that. There's some things, where for ice cream flavors too. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, I guess.
Thank you. I was gonna say that.
Right.
And she got bubblegum and it had chunks of bubblegum. Why would you want that?
No, because then how are you going to still eat the rest of it? Well, are you going to save all the bubblegum chunks for the end?
Right. Do you spit them out? You put them on a little napkin and then you save them up? Like, I don't know. She had a bubblegum ice cream personality, and I do mean that derogatory. She didn't really snack cool outside of it.
All right, here's the solution. She eats the bubblegum. She just chews up. She doesn't chew for the enjoyment. She's consuming the bubblegum.
There was nothing left
entirely
in the cup.
Here.
Right. It feels like a choking hazard.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
So yeah, Bess is like, I don't know. Nothing can go wrong. I figure this will probably be a fun, great experience for me. Why not? Let's go do it.
It's really a blind date.
It is that. That is what it is.
Not great. Reise is immediately nervous. He's like, she's got colored hair and she seems confident. I don't know if I like this. Is really intimidating for me. We're just going to have to see how this goes.
I mean, okay, he had a couple of good little quips, because then the bubblegum ice cream flavor where he was like, oh, I guess you'll be chewing on it all day. And it's like, okay, like...
That was good?
That was good. It was better than what I expected
all right.
out of him. So I was like, okay, let's stay in that vein, right? But then it's like, no, then we're talking about, oh, I'll have vanilla, please, because my wife says I'm very vanilla in bed. That's an inside thought, Reese. We don't need to we don't need to express that.
He couldn't help but express his intrusive thoughts while they were ordering the ice cream. Yeah.
And I mean, like, he's not telling her about his IBS directly either. I mean, I hope she's not finding out on her own, like, you know, in real time or anything. But like, I mean, I think he should be a little bit more guarded than what he is finding himself involved in right now for a blind date for a person you've never met before. This is way too much information to just throw out there to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, but also it's like, if your dick game is whack, I would like to know now.
It was the inverse.
Before we even get to the register.
It was the exact opposite of Yessel's date with Chalky, where he was talking about the mac and cheese noises.
Right.
He's overselling. But
it's
similar.
odd that they went into a similar place where they automatically talked about sex, but then Reese couldn't help but to tell on himself.
But I'm just terrible at it. Well, and then that's the thing too with Yessel's mac and cheese noises default too, and it's like, I think he thinks that that's implying that he's good in bed, and then I will also immediately clock that, like, probably not. I think Yessel, it's safe to say, would be a very selfish lover. I think we can make that assumption.
Deeply. He's never even thought about giving a woman an orgasm.
Yeah. It's odd to focus on the auditory experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's your main goal right now, is how can we make it sound more like mac and cheese? That's what I'm going for here. That shouldn't be the goal. Upsetting. That should not be the goal. Let's just make that abundantly clear.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, this woman besses over him before they even fully order their ice cream. She's like, you can't get another flavor, like not even chocolate, nothing. He's like, I'm really stuck in my ways. And she's like, ugh, please. And then they get to the register. He's like, I forgot my wallet.
Did that feel fake to you?
This was so staged. This was High School Musical. I've forgotten something. Oh, I shall away to the car momentarily.
I love that she didn't just pull out her wallet and pay for it while he was gone.
Is that what he was trying to do? He was trying to have that happen?
No, I think she was like, I came all the way here. This is already a waste of my time. This man's paying for my ice cream.
This is why okay, I'll be honest and I'll tell on myself here, Kara. This would be me if I was trying to date someone, though, is because if you blind date and then I'll ask 2 questions and I'm like, I could probably leave now. Like, I think I'm done.
I've already written you off.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't take much to just be like, I think I'm all done. And so to do the whole thing now where it's like, oh, just based off the one interaction that we've had where it's like, this was weird. I think it's like, oh, maybe if I forgot my wallet in the car, maybe I'll just kind of head home and, gas my way home.
My wallet's in the house.
I left it all the way at home. Whoops. My mistake. Apologies. If
you guys are at an ice cream shop, what flavor are you guys going for?
Ooh.
Well, we did just wrap up Joe Biden summer is what we were referring to it as.
Ice cream.
I get ice cream. I was getting ice cream everywhere we would go that have it.
There's a place by us that makes the best s'mores ice cream.
Very good s'mores.
Ooh.
Like, it tastes like toasted campfire s'mores.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm also a big caramel girly, so anything that's like caramel sea salt.
Or you like your coffee ones too, like a coffee crunch
with some type of like chocolate in it too.
Chocolate or caramel, sort of component to that too. And then I like the banana peanut butter chocolate combos. So like
the Elvis,
some of the Elvis flavors there.
Gonna go out the Elvis way, like Reese.
I'll go out the Elvis way. Yeah, it's worth it. Well, it's better than Rita's, though. I mean, not to scare anybody off, but I can't do the custard anymore. I haven't nailed it down yet if it's the custard or if it's the artificial colors that are in the Rita's ice. I don't know yet.
It's tough. I actually have been on high alert for this ice cream company for a year now. And I finally, because they do a drop and they sell out within 2 minutes. So I finally got it. I'm picking up tomorrow. It's apple pie with a pie crust on top.
Oh.
I'm very excited.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You know what I regret? Last season for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, they had a special ice cream flavor and they had like a scooping. You got it?
Yeah.
Did you go to the event too?
Yeah, it was lavender something.
Okay.
Well, because we weren't sure. We were like, oh, they were advertising it as like, and some Housewives cast will be there as well. And we were like, oh, so it'll be like Brittany and like, you know, like
bottom of the barrel.
The other Angie, not Kay.
Yeah, forgotten Angie. No, it's like it was Mary Cosby was there. I was like, this was a legit event.
Yeah, that was more than enough.
I was upset.
I should have went.
It was an interesting flavor, though, I will say. Like, it tasted like if they turned a candle into a flavor, but not in a bad way.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Yeah, I don't think...
That's too much for Reese.
I don't think that's the flavor that Reese was going with.
Too wild and experimental.
Vanilla.
Yeah, he would have been the Victorian child who died at the thought of that. So once they sit down, they start kind of talking like, what is this whole thing going to look like? What are you guys looking for out of a relationship? And Reese is like, well, this is kind of interesting. We're looking for a sister wife. There's going to be separate living situations. We're kind of like trying to build a community aspect. So it'd be like my wife and somebody else. And Bess is like, I was kind of hoping we would have like a whole situation. I would like to enjoy you both. Like, well, Bess, that's one way to say it.
Tasting all the ice cream flavors, as Tony would say on Sister Wives, right? Yes.
Reese looked so taken aback. Like he just shocked that would be the direction someone would go in, even though I feel like more than likely, like we've said, it seems like some of the other families on here are more of a throuple. They're just not admitting it for the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, between that and then like the other component here is that this is a blind date that your wife's friend set up based on the conversation and stuff. You would think that they expressed all of the things that you were looking for as part of that arrangement. But now you're coming to terms of like, oh, this is a basic thing here that we are not on the same page about. And there has been a misunderstanding
right,
here.
Because she also said she can't have any more kids, which is the entire genesis of why they're trying to bring someone else into the family.
So it's like, oh, is this just like a practice date? Are we just getting a gauge, a temperature? This is like a barometer test of someone that the friend knows who she's sending them to like get a read on what is Reese like on a date. So then that way they have a better idea of what they're working with.
I don't know. Maybe they could use an AI bot.
Maybe
go on some dates just in front of the computer.
In this one case, please open up ChatGPT. Like, we need help. We need all the help we can get here.
Send him into a psychosis like Garrick. I'm assuming that's how this book came to be.
The way that Reese would interact with AI, though, he would be so polite. Just the way that he was ordering the ice cream, too, because they were standing there waiting and nobody came up to the counter. And then Bets is like, are we ordering ice cream or what? Like, what are we doing here? And he's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, ice cream, yeah. And then when they come up and ask him, because he goes, oh, hi, how are you? And I'm fine. I'm so great. Thanks for asking. And it was like, oh, my God, this is the most Midwest thing ever. That's how he would interact with ChatGPT, too. Oh, thank you so much for this answer. I really appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to look this up for me.
Oh, my gosh.
He wouldn't get anywhere.
Yeah, his absolute shock of the idea that they would all like be like, what? Gay? Am I gay? No.
Oh my, the giggle and the smile.
It's so funny that you would think that, though, because I get that a lot. If we're being totally honest.
She killed me when they get that parking lot interview. She's like, I wouldn't say he seemed gay. I would just say he seems like a guy who does plays. They're like, what does that mean?
What is that?
Flamboyant.
You know, like thespian type. Yeah. Thespianic.
We end this date as we do every bad date, just telling each other lies. Like, this was so fun. It was such a great experience. Can't wait to do it again. Keep in touch.
Take care. Yeah, take care. I'll see you. I'll see you.
This was great.
I'll see you next time.
He makes sure to finish that ice cream.
Oh man, he's got a long drive home. Yeah,
it's gonna be a quick drive.
Roll the windows down.
The fact that Reese said this is probably one of the most awkward dates. I'm like, how was it not the most definitively awkward date that you've been on? It was the worst date that I've been on.
You know what? For him, I could see there being more awkward ones.
Way more awkward dates. This was a walk in the park. This was good. Yes.
Yeah. It was good to get ice cream so she could just order a child-sized cup and be out of there in 5 to 7 minutes.
Snarf it down and you're done. Yeah.
Versus an entire drawn-out dinner.
Yeah, a whole meal.
No. Dinner and a show.
Dinner and a show.
Something's making me think that would be Reese's preferred date.
Right.
His go-to.
Well, I mean.
Live action Little Mermaid with Christine.
Kiss the girl. Yeah. It happens.
Oh, gosh. Do you sense an air of, what would be the word? Terror to Reese? Like, do you think that he's like scared to go home? Like those farts really started trying? Because I just feel like he's like, this is our only chance. Billie Jean wants this really bad. I don't, but she really wants this, and I don't know how I'm gonna come home and tell her that I farted up this whole date.
I farted up the bed. I Dutch ovened it right on the first from the first draw here.
I think he was really relieved that he gets to go home and say she wanted to be in a relationship with you too and can't have kids. So it wasn't technically me who messed it up. It was her.
It didn't. Yeah. Like I didn't blow this for us, but also at the same time, he's trying to do the mental gymnastics of like, well, maybe we could make it work because like we don't have a lot of options. So how can we make this work? I'll run it by her. I'll check with Billie Jean and see if she's open to that, I guess. But I can't say for sure. I have to check with her.
I'm terrified for that man. And I just want him to like be in a rocking chair and knit his own sweaters. That's where he needs to be. Soup. Where the soup is.
Yeah, I think they're going to need to just focus on the fact that they have 2 kids together. And this is probably going to be their family unit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand like how we take the leap from we had like a, unconventional birth situation to we need to bring where the hose at, basically. Like, why do we have to do this?
Let's build a commune.
How do we?
Yeah.
What bridge is that? I don't know.
But also, yeah, like, is this just their campaign to tell everyone in their life simultaneously, yes, we know you think that Reese is gay. He is not gay. And this is their platform to do that? Like, they have to get the word out, and then they haven't been able to do that collectively. And so this is the avenue that they're going now.
Multiple women. Yeah.
Multiple
Super
women.
straight.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Are you guys ready to end on my faves for this episode anyway? Slick Nick.
Oh yeah.
April, yes. Jennifer,
the
and
Davis
the other one.
Family.
This was a very special episode.
Ooh, dark.
My goodness.
Dark sided stuff. I feel like every episode, Teresa Pizza finds another way to like downgrade but also try to solidify herself. Like, okay, I can't get married to another woman. All right, I wanted to change my last name. You guys don't want me to do that. So how about we go over to Sarah's boudoir and do a little photo shoot? So at least when you look at pictures, you will always be reminded of me and I will never be gone.
Well, I think it was a strategic play to do the calendar where she's like, well, at least for another year. That'll buy me another year with them.
Yeah, I bet you April's going to make sure that when that gets printed, they keep her in the front of the calendar so that once they get to
January,
Q2,
February,
Q3, she's gone.
January, February, March. But you know that Teresa was probably pushing for the month of April. She wanted to take that away from April because it would just make sense. But then it's like hat on a hat. Do you put April on the month of April for that? That feels very obvious.
I don't think you do.
I hope we get
Teresa
to see
played
the
herself
product.
She's the April Fool, isn't she?
April Fool.
This was just really a stretch to go from, I want to feel like my place in this family is solidified by sharing the same last name, to, you know what? A print your own calendar is going to be an okay substitute.
That should cover it. Yeah, I think we're good now. My love tank is full from the calendar shoot.
Sarah was wearing a shirt that said, "Your nudes are safe with me."
Yes.
Yeah, I liked
it. Which,
I
mean, literally nobody needs to own that outside of her. Like,
I think that's a great shirt. It would, for me, break the tension of walking into that situation and seeing that that's what she was wearing.
For you. Did that work for Teresa, though?
No.
Well, there's a whole rat's nest of PTSD between Teresa's ears, I think. There's just a whole lot of stuff to explore.
I expect her to walk in here and be so confident. Like, to the point that they'd have to tell her, you have to keep your clothes on, girly. Like, I understand that it's a sexy photo shoot, but we're not taking everything
This
off.
is too much. Yeah, like, I could be charged for the photos that I'm taking right now.
I don't know. So. I think maybe we got the PG version of the pictures.
A little bit? Well, yeah.
I think maybe there was a session of the photo shoot that we didn't get to see.
Some tasteful sessions.
Too hot for TV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh. I just feel like, okay. Oh, I forgot to mention something I peeped when they went up the stairs to go get their hair and makeup done. April had Vera's little backpack, a little pink little girl's backpack that she put all of her lingerie in. Oh, could we at least get like a Trader Joe's bag?
Any bag will do. Can you imagine tomorrow she goes to preschool and they've got to pull out a bustier?
Oh no!
Pasties out
Tassels,
of there, stuck to her lunchbox.
Oh, no.
A thong and a weave extension, a little weft from a weave. But oh yeah. So they go upstairs and Teresa says, yeah, obviously, like, she wanted to do this for Nick, her one and only, the last person she ever wants to sleep with. And they're getting ready. But we have a brief reprieve with Nick and Vera, which was very cute. I know that you're with me not wanting to have children, but Vera was very adorable. She earned her keep on this episode.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Nick is such a good teacher.
He's been shocking me every week, every episode this season. Once he revealed that he was not about Teresa's rap career, I was like, oh, thank God. Finally, there's an adult in the room. Finally, we said it.
Maybe Vera's just at the point where she knows she just has to go along with this.
Yeah.
What is she, like 3?
If I say that I don't know, he's going to just spout off with 10 minutes of something, a whole diatribe of stuff that I don't need to be worried about. I'm just trying to work on my paints here, and I don't need all this background noise and distraction. So yes, I understand all the laws of thermodynamics. Thank you, Nick. Thanks for checking in today.
You get it? Yeah.
Yep.
We were saying maybe, like, how, first of all, is he not a science teacher? Is it that he's not allowed on school grounds? Is there something that's restricted him from doing that? Or could he start his own YouTube channel where he teaches kids about science?
Yeah, I feel like when we first met Slick Nick, he basically told us that he was overqualified to have any sort of job. Right. And that his job was really just reading.
But like, by his standard, he's overqualified, right? Like,
yes.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Just like how Dr. Garrick Merrifield is overqualified to write his book. Yes.
A PhD. Yeah. So we go back to the photo shoot. The women are getting their hair and makeup done. Jennifer, who seems to be on the Meredith Marks train of just like her own personal drip of Valium wherever she goes, is talking to her makeup artist about, every relationship that we start is like a new relationship for all of us. And, Teresa's living with us, but we're still in the discovery phase. And it, just putting people in isn't going to just work with anybody. And here's where it starts. Here's where it starts.
There was like a way that she said that too. I think she said, oh, and Teresa moved in with us.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, it felt like that was what set her off, because it's like, oh, it's not like she's part of the family. It's not that she's, collectively part of the Davis family here and is an integral part now.
She's a roommate.
She's a roommate. Yeah, she's just somebody who moved in and is currently with us for now.
How are you feeling about the theory that maybe she's just here to be a squatter? That she kind of forcibly got herself to move into their home and they're never going to be able to get her to leave.
Homosexual. Yeah, fully.
A little bit.
Fully. Yeah.
Little bit. But then
I don't know how she would.
There, like, with Nick, there's an obsession with Nick there too.
And he's completely right. Like, he'll say, I'm really scared and I don't want to commit to you anymore. And she'll be like, and I love you so much and we're soulmates forever. It's wild.
Because I think that's what's going on too when Jennifer and April are talking about it too, of like, yeah, and we're taking things slow and figuring it out, like making sure it's a good fit for everyone. That's their way of saying, we're not into this. We've tried it. We gave it a shot. And then Teresa's kind of picking up on that, but then they're not outright saying.
No, they've all got the ick from her.
Yeah.
They're ready to be done.
I think they're over it now. But then nobody's saying that directly to her. Nick is trying to, and then she's not hearing that from Nick at all. She's hearing what she wants to hear.
She's completely, and I don't even know if she's like truly hearing herself, because I can't imagine somebody who I'm like barely into saying, you're going to be the only and last person I'm going to sleep with, and thinking like, oh, they're going to love hearing that. Like, who? No.
No, not good. Not good.
I don't want that pressure at all.
Yeah, she thinks that he's into everything that she's saying. I'm very confused by her because on one hand, I doubt that a lot of this is genuine, but then she really does seem like she wants to be with Nick.
Well, yeah, she was talking about how like she wants to give the world to Nick and then some, and she feels like she doesn't give enough to Nick right now.
Let me tell you what it's giving.
Okay.
To me, it's giving professional escort who is used to saying these things to like elderly men who just want to hear these things said to them. And that's what she's now repeating to Nick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like maybe it's not actually something that she feels, just because these are really bizarre things to say to somebody.
Yeah. Well,
it's really bizarre.
Nick doesn't seem like he's enjoying hearing these things too. Like it doesn't. So like, is it getting the response that you were hoping for? Like that should give you a pretty good indication.
Right.
It doesn't seem
exactly.
Like
and I feel like if I'm sitting in a makeup chair with my two supposed to be sister wives crying and eating a airplane bag of pretzels and nobody's like doing anything, that's all we need to know.
Yes.
Right. Like at one point at the end, Jenny got up and gave her a hug, but I was waiting for them to do that sooner because they were very clear on the fact that she was crying across the room, but just kind of ignored it while they were getting their makeup done.
Well, nobody addressed it. Yeah, you're just hearing random sniffles throughout the hair and makeup room.
They waited until the photographer came over to intervene to say something to her.
It's like, what, are you nervous? It's okay. It's going to be great. And we'll make sure that you're really comfortable for it. And I'll show you along the way. We'll build your confidence. It's going to be great. And then it's like, oh boy, now we're going to have to address it because somebody who's not her sister wife has addressed it. So I guess I'll go tell her that it's going to be okay.
April killed me when she says in a confessional of, we notice when women come into the relationship with us, there's an element of intimidation that Jenny and I present. Even though we don't try to, it just kind of seems there because of our success in life and, the different confidence and things that we possess. That was incredible. That was an incredible string of words.
Not to toot our own horn or anything, but
we're successful in so many areas of life that it's kind of hard for other girls to
keep up.
Yeah,
we're just a couple of fucking baddies, so eat your heart out, I suppose.
How does Dannielle, their previous Dannielle,
fit
into that? Was she a baddie with a long resume of
She
success?
was intimidated.
She barely spoke.
I think she was intimidated. Yeah, she was one of the people who is intimidated by the two of them. Yes. But now they're feeling a reverse. Now I think they're feeling intimidated by Teresa. See, like that's the difference now too, is where they're feeling uncomfortable. And it's like Teresa feels intimidated, so then she's intimidating back in some ways, maybe.
Right.
We're not seeing the whole dynamic. Yeah.
I thought Teresa looked hot in the photo shoot.
Look.
She looked great.
Like,
Va-va-voom.
she was so worried about it. And I was like, I don't know. Out of the three of them, I think that her pictures look the best.
Nick's going to climb her like a tree. Yeah. Once he sees these photos, that's what's going to happen.
Just grab hold like a maypole. Just have her swing you around. Yeah.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I think that was what we were talking about too. Like with some of the poses that they were selecting, it's like, well, now I don't feel like she's going to pick me up and throw me. So like, yeah, I like this a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, once she stopped crying and got on in front of that camera, all three of them, it was like the worst episode of Girls Next Door, but there was some camaraderie.
They're firing on all cylinders now. Yeah.
Now, another spooky thing that I feel like April tried to tell us is that Teresa's little outbursts of self-doubt happen quite often and at the house, and they've seen it happen repeatedly, and just like a lot of negative self-talk, which is not great. Like, I think she says at one point she looks disgusting, or she's going to, and Sarah, whose nudes we're safe with, are like, don't worry about it, you're gonna look great. And she did.
Look, like, yeah, I mean, I think we got to that point where it was like, just the way that was brought up and the frequency that she was talking about it, like April is noticing that this is a consistent thing that's happening too. A lot of negative self-talk that's very apparent in the house. It's a little unsettling. Yeah. It's something to keep an eye on.
It's funny though. They're going to end up breaking up with her by being like, we just can't have your negativity around us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're so confident and successful as women that we can't have you drag us down with your negativity.
Yeah.
With your negative self-talk about your rap persona and career. So
yeah,
I think April's going to have yourself. I think April's going to have to be the one who ends it.
Oh, she's ready.
She's taking the reins.
Jennifer is just there. She's just vibing. Jennifer doesn't know what's going on.
No. Yeah. And Nick is like, I tried. And then April is basically just, let me know. Let me know when you want me to take care of this. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I can't wait because it seems like there's so much left unsaid with these. And I feel like April's keeping it very cute, but she's only got but a minute left. I can't wait for it. I really can't. Yeah, I mean, they're basically just like, we've been in a situation where we've opened our hearts before. I don't really know if Teresa's ready for this. There are some red flags, so we're just gonna have to take it slow. But every time they say any version of that, I'm like, she lives in your home.
Yeah.
Her mail comes there.
Yep.
It's too late for taking it slow.
Yeah. No. And like, especially too with, they were the ones who were pushing for Dannielle to join and then to seek another so that Dannielle could marry them. So they were the ones who were pushing for that. So when you see them being apprehensive and tentative and resistant to things, it's like, well, we've seen how you've been in other relationships that were very different than this reaction.
Yep. I don't like that. I feel like they're trying to frame it as though they've learned a lesson from Dannielle and now they want to slow things down. Yeah. I don't think that's it.
No,
it's just there's something about Teresa that isn't clicking, and that's why they want to slow down.
Right.
Yeah, fully. Oh, man, I am scared. I think they're all scared.
It's scary.
I don't think that getting her to move out is going to be that easy.
No. That'll be like the back half of this season.
Well, remember how Dannielle moved out in the middle of the night while they were all asleep?
Yes.
That's what they're going to have to do to Teresa.
Oh.
They're going to have to move all of her stuff into the car and in the morning just be like, the keys are here. You're ready to go.
Your bags are packed. Yeah. Good luck. Good night.
Nick's going to have one last night with her in the boom boom room while April and Jennifer pack.
Distract her, please.
Putting his life and limb on the line here.
What do you think about the Merrifields? I know they weren't in this episode, but we're getting close to the end of Lorrana's visa, it says in the next episode description. It's already almost been 90 days.
Haven't gotten around to that wedding yet.
Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing, like, does Garrick actually print out the legal Zoom prenup that he clearly was telling Sam about? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, I feel like no matter how they go about that, they're going to do it in a way that she's going to be able to argue in court was not done properly and just void it.
See, I was waiting for the reverse to happen, where Lorrana just says, "Oh, I put together a prenup, and it's all in Portuguese," and then Garrick just goes, "Yeah, okay," and then he just signs it without reading it, without translating it, without having any idea, and just agrees to all of her terms. And he's like, "Well, I signed a prenup. That was what everyone was concerned about. We've got it taken care of now."
He wouldn't understand Portuguese any different than if it was in English. So why not, just sign it.
Oh, yeah.
So in one of the first pages of this book, he talks about how with me having two wives,
WIFE''S,
I can tell you firsthand that one of them embraced it with many struggles, but has always seen God's grace and help. I have also seen a wife start a good path forward, growing and doing good. I then saw her completely turning from God and going the other direction, throwing his words behind her back. So I don't know which of the Robertas he's talking about, or if that's Dani or Lorrana, but I have questions because they don't mention Lorrana's name in this book so far.
It's not looking like it's her. Yeah. So was this a Roberta number 2, or are they just live editing the document here? It's a living text.
That's a great question. Maybe they wrote this in between the time
breakups.
Of Roberta number 2 and Roberta number 3.
Yeah, they're just applying different stories to different characters as needed here. It's sort of a reimagining.
I just hope that Lorrana finds a way out of this.
We're getting to the tail end of that, right? Like, this is usually where then they're all sitting around looking at each other, realizing nobody speaks the same language, nobody's on the same page. This is kind of the downhill part of the roller coaster that we're approaching now.
Yeah, we're at the crossroads. Are we going into the murder mystery, or are we going into the dining car? Right. Which one is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
Oh gosh, this was incredible. Do you guys have any final thoughts about our people?
Oh boy.
I'm excited for next week because it sounds like Dani is going to talk to Jackie about not letting her have any more children.
So that should be good.
That should be an interesting conversation for someone you barely know to take control of your body.
Reverse Handmaid's Tale. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Tell everybody who is listening, if they don't know about your podcast, where you guys are and how we can check you out.
Sure. We have 2 podcasts, Surviving Sister Wives, which is all things Sister Wives on TLC, and then Surviving Reality, which is where we're recapping Seeking Sister Wife. We're also doing live after parties of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City over on our Patreon, which is patreon.com/survivingpod.
Love it. Well, this was a dream, you guys, and we will have to catch up during the holidays and see what you guys predict this year. But until then, you guys, thank you so much.
Less Gypsy Rose for 2026.
We'll come to you with something new that's probably a very bad and hypocritical prediction for the future.
We're ready.
Those are my favorite kinds, so I can't wait. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.